Hi, friends. This is Our Life in Tow, and we're taking you along for another fall adventure to an RV stop we've made 4 times this year and keep coming back for more. This trip, we did something a little different and something we've never done before. We rode the famous Durango and Silverton narrow gauge railroad. We visited in early October during peak fall colors, and we're bringing you along for the ride, literally. We're on the train! Between the jaw-dropping mountain scenery and exploring Silverton, an old historic mining town, this ended up being one of our favorite trips for the fall. Instead of driving the famous $1 Million Highway with our rig, we took a different route into Durango, cruising Highway 62 to 145 past Telluride, then Highway 160 into Durango. The scenery and fall foliage definitely did not disappoint, and I highly recommend others take this trip. So sit back, enjoy the ride, and help us set up camp. So we are gonna do the train today. It is pouring, but to do so we had to do the 8:15 steam train, which gets back at 5:30, and we're doing doggy daycare because it's a really long day. So it's a steam train that goes to Silverton and back. So we are taking them to healthy hounds and fat cats, which does accommodate early drop-off and late pickup for if you're doing the train. So other doggy daycares in the place do not. So we're walking them. Rocky, come on. To have them go poop, and then we're gonna head that way. Are you a healthy hound? Are you going to daycare? I know he hates daycare. Lincoln hates daycare. Rocky is indifferent. We are hoping the rainy weather just makes it look super cool on the train, and we hope that we don't miss all the foliage with either the storm rolling through or just the low clouds, but we'll see. At least we did not book an open air car, so we're good there. We chose to ride the legendary Durango and Silverton narrow gauge railroad, one of America's most iconic heritage railways. This historic line has been carrying passengers through the breathtaking San Juan Mountains since 1882, following the same rails as it did during the height of the mining boom. It's now a National Historic Landmark and is a bucket list experience for travelers around the world. The trip is about 45 miles north to Silverton, hugging the Animas River and mountains and revealing views of deep canyons, towering peaks that are only accessible by train. The full round-trip journey takes about 9 hours with a 2-hour layover in the historic mining town of Silverton. The departure times range and vary from 8:15, 9 a.m., 9:45, and ask that you arrive 30 minutes ahead of schedule. There's multiple options like taking the train up or the bus back or just the bus up and train back. When booking your train ticket, you'll choose from a variety of different cars, anywhere from first class, which come with tables and a bar of their own, and then there is also the deluxe and presidential classes, and a wide variety of different seating options, anywhere from an open car train to some plush seatings to having ones with tables and bars of their own. There is also a concession train that is available to all standard class and deluxe class seating. We went with the deluxe legend for this excursion. We just dropped the babies off at the doggy daycare. We just dropped them off and we're headed to the train, and we're gonna make it in good time and hopefully get a coffee before. So they say get there at 7:45.
Adios.
That's so cool.
Theme one, the classic one too. Even though the diesel is kind of cool. I wonder how old it is.
There are two choices for trains, either the steam or diesel. We went with steam for this ride. The steam train actually requires stops to fill up along the way to fill up with water. This steam train actually operates using a firebox to heat oil up so that the water can be boiled into steam. That steam builds high pressure and is sent into the engine cylinders, where it pushes pistons back and forth, pushing the pistons to turn the wheels. Steam locomotives use a massive amount of water, especially if they're going through large climbing grades like going through the San Juan Mountains like this train does. The white puff of steam that you see as it's functioning is actually water vapor after it's done pushing through the pistons. When it hits cool air, it condensates and looks white. The vapor that appears black is actually smoke coming off of the firebox, not the cylinders, which is actually tiny bits of unburned fuel. During our trip, our steam train made 2 water stops.
Ready to cross? This way? Okay. Is it concessions this way?
Concessions is this one.
Okay.
Yep. Stand here. Cross the between cars. Okay?
Okay,
thanks.
thank you.
No problem, guys.
The train. We are in the Legends Deluxe car. A little wobbly, but we're about 3 hours in, so a little long, but actually prefer the rainy day. It turned out to be super beautiful. makes me nervous a little bit. I wonder how often they like check the tracks for debris. I love that it's a rainy day. Today is like not today.
That's beautiful though.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
So pretty, those flowers.
Oh my gosh. They have a great gardener.
Yeah, landscaping is awesome.
And a puppy.
I knew there was some going on.
Tall timber.
Soaring. That's the name of our car.
Sorry.
No, Tall Timber. There are additional add-on adventures you can book when riding the train, like soaring, which is an adventure that includes ziplining or whitewater rafting. It's only available by train and includes first-class rail travel, the ziplining or whitewater rafting, ecology tour, and then a gourmet lunch in the trees, which is a really great option and adventure to go on. Other planned stops and adventures that you can opt into is the Wilderness Access option, which is for backpackers. It's an add-on that basically tells the train that you'd like to be dropped off and picked up for backpacking. The main train pickup options are Needleton Flag Stop and Elk Park Flag Stop. Popular routes to go on for backpacking are the Chicago Basin, which leads to 14ers and Alpine Lakes, and Elk Park to Needleton Loop, which takes experienced backpackers about 3 to 7 days plus. After 3.5 hours, we arrived in the town of Silverton. Silverton was founded in 1874 during Colorado's mining boom and sits over 9,300 feet in the San Juan Mountains, making it one of the highest historic towns in the country. Today, it's a National Historic Landmark District and the end of the line for the Durango Silverton train. It's just about 45 minutes north of Durango and only 30 minutes from Ouray. You'll have a lot to do around the town with a bunch of saloons, boutiques, and just a lot of history. One of the most popular stops in the town is the Lucy Rose Saloon, inside the Grand Imperial Hotel, a building that dates back to 1882, just as old as the train. It's a classic old Western-style saloon and is the perfect place to grab a drink, listen to the pianist, and have your layover during the Silverton stay. After 2 hours in the town, it was time to head back. Some passengers went back on the bus system, which is an option, and we also picked up additional travelers. picked them up on time. But if you need a place to bring them when you do the train, healthy hounds and fat cats. And it's only like 7 minutes from the train station. Alright, takeaways. It was really fun, really pretty, and a good adventure. Would I do it again? No. Would I do it once? Yes. What would I change? Maybe I'd take the train up and take the bus back. Thoughts? Yep.
Yeah, 7 hours of sitting for 2 hours of enjoying the town. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess the train's the experience.
Yeah. The views like up were like definitely magical, especially like with the rainy and clouds and mountains and everything, but I don't know. It's long. It's really long. Definitely good to have experienced it. Made friends.
Made friends, yeah.
Yeah, just so happened to be sitting next to or across from a couple who was celebrating their anniversary and also started full-time RVing 6 months ago. So
Today is our anniversary.
yeah,
So same.
yeah, so same. So crazy. Crazy coincidence. Crazy coincidence. And we got to talk and bond and share favorite RV parks or travels. So that was nice. But all in all, I don't know. And you can drive to Silverton. So, I don't know, $1 Million Highway. We're going to try that tomorrow. But would I do it again? No. Did I enjoy the experience? Yes. So.
And we hope you enjoyed the experience as well. As always, we hope our adventures inspire your adventures. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and this content, please hit that like button below. And if you want to follow along on more of the adventure, please hit subscribe to our channel. Thank you.